I think Christians are often accused of making ad hoc arguments when we do present evidence to support a claim. And then a question is asked like, okay, here, for example, here are 4 different arguments for the existence of God, or here's evidence that supports that God exists. And then it's like, well, why can't you see him? Well, because God is spirit. It's like, oh, ad hoc. So you're creating this excuse to rationalize a way of valid criticism. Or science hasn't proven that God exists. And you go, well, why would we expect science to prove that God exists? Science is the study of the physical, natural world. God is not a physical, natural being. He's a spiritual being, a supernatural being, and therefore we shouldn't expect science to be able to study God. That's not ad hoc if, number one, we have a good reason. Like before that criticism ever came, the biblical claim from thousands of years ago is that God is a supernatural being. God is a spirit. He does not have a body like men. And also we do have other evidence to support the existence of God. So we have to be careful here that we're not being accepting these claims of making ad hoc argumentation when it comes to God, when in fact what we're doing is not just making an excuse, but presenting a true reality of how Scripture presents God to be.